Alright, here is the last one. We're going to be doing the motorcycle effects synth here. So here's what this originally sounds like. There you have it. So we'll be recreating that through vacuum here. So this is what it always originally sounds like. Hooray, hooray. Changing the wave shapes for these, the VTO 1 and 2. We'll make this deeper for the first one. Come on. This thing is very sensitive. There we go. It's about 32. And then we'll change the wave shape to just above a triangle and a saw. Just about 75, 25. There we go. We'll change the fine here down a little bit. This will change it so that it'll occasionally be detuned. Just a slight, see 0.08 semitones. It'll add some extra flavor and harmonics to the overall sound. The envelope 1, we are going to be sending the shape change to envelope 1 here. Just not too much, but enough, and we'll change that later. Then to VTO 2, we're going to be changing this shape and pitch here. This will be higher, as you can hear that. We'll leave it at saw there, and then we'll change the fine tuning to be a little higher, so it'll go up more semitones than down. The other one, about 0.25 there. Okay, and then we will leave that one be, and this as well. As for the volume section here, we're actually going to turn down the first one just a little bit. Just about right there. And then add in some more drive for extra harmonics and whatnot. Okay. There we go. That's sounding a little intense right now. Okay, off to the high pass and low pass filters. For this one, we're actually not going to be using it, but we'll be sending it to the envelope 1 here. So just a little bit there. And then we'll turn up that resolution, which adds some extra flavor. Just like all these other things, they all add different kinds and types of flavors to the sound overall. And then yeah, we'll make that slope around 18. And the cutoff. Actually, we'll want to leave the cutoff there. Key track we can turn down to about right there. As for the low pass filter, we'll want it to be not nearly as steep, just to about 6. There we go. We'll have the cutoff about here, which is just not too much, but enough to change up the sound noticeably. Change that resolution as well, and then the envelope will be sending the negative to envelope 1 here. Whoop. Okay, for this one we'll add some saturation. Also this one, more flavor. Forgot this one and this one about the same spot. Actually, let's do a little more. There we go. Key track will change to be about right there. Okay, as for drift and dust, we don't need any of that for this one, so we'll turn that down. It is a little loud, so we're going to be turning this down. That's much better. And then change the shape here. As you can hear that, we'll change it to just be about here. Make it not too open, but more open than it was before. Okay, onto the envelopes. For envelope 1, we'll be leaving the attack here as early as possible. The decay actually will make it as far as it goes. And that's what gives you that ramping up feeling of the motorcycle gaining speed. Having that as long as possible will help with that. Sustain will also add up to help with that same feeling. And then the release, we don't want it quite as long as it was before. And then up this one just about to there. So it sounds like for now. Okay, for envelope 2, just the whole wave as a whole, we'll leave the attack there as well. The decay, not nearly as much as the other one, but still more than it was before. Just about there. And then the sustain will actually lessen it than it was before. Put it right about there. Right about there. And then the release, we'll just give it a little bit of that release there. And this one too, about right. Yeah, right about there. Okay, as for the mods section here, this is where it gets important. We'll leave this on envelope 1 here, which we're sending this to envelope 1, the high pass and the low pass. And then we will, let's change this to slightly over here. And this to not this pitch, but the VTO2 pitch, just this one over here. See, that's slowly going to go up in pitch. Just like when you're driving, it does that as well. So that gives it that effect there. Well, actually, oh yeah, that's perfect. There, that's the one. Because we don't want it to harmonize there. That's not natural. Okay, we'll send this one to the mod wheel. Just about a little past it, actually. We'll do it about right there. And we'll be doing the same pitch as well. Right there. There we go. This is sounding pretty good. And then over to the mod wheel area, we're going to turn this off, not vibrato. We don't want it to be like... We do not want that. So we're going to turn that off. We're actually going to turn down the rate. We don't want it to activate nearly as much. Just a hair. Just about that. So now, when we use the mod wheel, it'll slow it down. Sounds a little more natural to a motorcycle or vehicle than it did before. So I believe that's everything. Just double checking once again. Everything. Okay, all looks good to me. Let's test out this one compared to the original. Let's see, where are you? Motorcycle. There you are. Okay, here's the original. And then with the mod wheel. There we go. Sounds pretty similar. So there you have it. That's how you remake the motorcycle one here. Thank you for watching.